I think I just like froze myself there. Goodness gracious. Good golly, Miss Molly. All right, hopefully I'm not kind of like all right, we're back. We're back, and we're gonna be doing the second half. This live video is the second half of the Taylor Tote by MoreMeKnow. It is the interior style number 2 we are doing here today. Welcome, my name is Genevieve. This is my YouTube channel, Thunderbird Handcrafted with Genevieve. And I am a sewist, artist, all the things. I don't know. I'm all the things. I'm every woman. Isn't that a Whitney Houston song? Hi, Yesenia. Hi, Janie. I'm feeling a little loopy for doing this today. I feel like I have eaten leftovers. But yeah, I feel a little loopy because I don't usually do lives like this. So we're doing an all day. We're putting in an all dayer. Hi, Annalisa. So we'll see how long this takes us. I mean, I don't know how long it's going to take us. If it doesn't take us till late, hey Mo, then I think we'll probably take another short break and we'll see what time it is. And if we can do a 4th video, we might do a 4th video. I haven't fully decided yet. Maybe we can decide together what pattern we'll do. It will have to be one that I already have cut out. Or it'll have to be one that I know is simple and easy to do. So we'll see. But we'll talk about that. I think the options are, maybe we share the options now and you guys decide and you guys can vote by putting a 1, 2, 3, or 4, like the choices. Here's the choices for a live video. So we can either do another hydro pouch, but do a hydro pouch using oh gosh, what is oh my gosh, what is the name of this fabric? Using fleece, using what do you call flannel? Using flannel, not fleece, using flannel. So doing a hydro pouch using flannel, which really isn't any different. It's just we'd be using different fabric than what you've seen on the video. So that's number 1. Hydro pouch is number 1. Number 2, and I know some of you have this, number 2 would be, I have an everything but the machine kit I need to do for my daughter for Christmas. I don't know if we'd have the time to do the full thing, but we could give it a whirl. So number 2 would be the everything but the machine by Salty Sews. Number 3 would be the Hexa pouch, because I have a kit for that as well from Zorel. And number 4, I would want to ask her though. Let's just make that the number. I was going to say a spice rack from Jess from Ochre Roots, but I would want to ask her first before I went and did a video of her pattern. The other 2, since they're kits, I'm not too concerned. I'm not sharing like pattern stuff with you guys, but I'd want to ask Jess first. I'm sure she would be cool, but maybe we save that for another video when my print pre-order fabric for my spice rack comes. If you didn't see, I know some of you already placed your print pre-orders, but if you are a spicy book lover, you're going to love the fabric release, the hand-dyed fabric release for December. I'm going to share with you guys some sneak peeks. You're going to get a sneak peek in your email today. If you are a part of my email list, you are going to get a sneak peek of December's fabric today in your email. So as you know, the fabric that I get like a little kid, like I'm so excited about this because I feel like it just all came together. You love to see the everything but the machine. Oh, cool. Okay. It's on your to-do list. Yeah, number 2 is let's go through that. Number 1 is, what was number 1? A hydro pouch with flannel. Number 2 is the Everything But the Machine. And number 3 was the Hexa pouch by Zorel. So those are our 3 choices. If we get to a 4th video today, okay? The other thing about the machine might be a longer video, so that might take us past 9 o'clock. But I'm willing to hang. I'm willing to hang. So we'll see. So far, it's looking like you guys just want to hang out. And the spice rack, I'll ask Jess. I'll ask Jess if I could do for when the pre-ordered fabric comes, because this is, so December, here's the names of the fabrics, the hand-dyed fabrics for December. Smolder, Sweet Nothings, and Alpha. So if that doesn't make you think young adult spicy novels, I don't know what does. But it's definitely like, the colors are not colors normally that I feel like people would like have them fly off the shelves. But if you're looking to do something for Valentine's Day or something for a spice rack, these hand-dyed fabrics, if that's the theme you're going for, will be amazing. And then if you didn't see, there's some very specific fabrics in the print pre-order, ones that I designed that have like the little chili pepper and a book with flames, and it says smolder, yeah, smolder, sweet, spicy, sweet, or something like that. It says, I forget exactly how I wrote it. But though there's 3 different like colorways of that will match the hand-dyed fabric coming out in December. And then there's some lips, watercolor lips that will match the fabric. And there's also the black roses will match. Trying to think if there was anything else that I picked. I know for sure those, but anyways, very, very excited about it. So if you're on my email list, you're gonna actually get to see all of that and a preview of December's fabric. December's retail batch of hand-dyed fabric does release still on December 1st. The December Dynamic Fabric Kit is probably going to release a little later. I'm still waiting on something for that, so it'll probably release a little later than the 1st. But all 3 of those fabrics have like I'm kind of like the Vixen-y spice book vibe. So anyways, that's that. So go check that out. And if you do place a print pre-order this weekend, any order over $75 will get a free gift, which is a new product coming out in January. And what else? Oh, I did just add I'll share it here, I guess. And for those of you who already placed a print pre-order, you can still take advantage of this. So all my teas for just tonight. I'm just doing it for tonight because I know some people missed it, and I'm only going to do it for a short window. My teas, my hand-dyed accessories, and my handmade by me items, they're $5 off each item. Okay, so, and if you combine it with a print pre-order, then you would also get whatever you combine it with. The print pre-order part will ship on its own. So you're basically only paying for shipping once, but it's only for a short window. So that's just for tonight. Yeah. So anyways, I'll ask about the spice rack, because then once we get that fabric, we could maybe do the spice rack by Ochre Roots as a sew along. All right. And then obviously, if you like, comment, RSVP to the event page, which here I'll share that, those details over here. I have so many things open on my on my group. Where is it? It's crazy how many and you know, there's the iPad. My iPad likes to like not load everything right away. Share, copy event link. So just to make sure that you're entered for the giveaway of my tester bag, you want to make sure that you're RSVP'd to the Facebook event. And then if you do decide that you want to take advantage of my print pre-order this weekend so you can get that free gift, and I'm telling you, the free gift is worth it for 75 bucks. Like you're getting, I'm giving something nice. So I wouldn't skimp yous. But you'll be the first ones to get it too, so that's very, very exciting to me. Print pre-order. Alrighty, so those links are in there now. And then anybody who does place a print pre-order order this weekend, you will be entered for the bag we are making today, which this gorgeousness. I am a little nervous about turning this through, y'all, because adding that foam really beefed her up. So that's the one we're making today, and then this is the one that is for the giveaway for just participating and RSVPing. This one is navy blues and pinks, and then the inside is the nuts about you, or nuts going nuts, I don't know, Tula pink fabric. Thank you, Yesenia. So my earrings, I'll do another quick plug. I'll just share again. I did share in the first one, but since Yesenia pointed out my earrings, so my earrings, these are made by my friend Chandra. She has a Facebook group. It's called Irresistible, so E-A-R-R, Irresistible Designs, and so she only does it on a Facebook group, but she has hundreds, if not thousands, of different types of earring designs, fun ones. You know, these are more holidays, but she has like every character thing you can think of, every holiday thing you can think of. They also are all hyperallergenic, so like if you ever deal with anything like that, you don't have to worry, because that's me. So they are super cute. I like told her as soon as I saw these, I'm like, please put a pair of those aside for me. And very reasonably priced. Like she should be charging more, but she doesn't. And then this shirt, this is my dyed sweatshirt for today. I did not dye it myself. My friend Christy, she has a business called Mama Sarge, MoMMASARGE Designs, and she dyes herself, and then she does the screen printing. I don't know if you can see, it's so cute. But she gave me this shirt, and I promised I would wear it today for her. So if you're looking for other fun small business places to shop, or even just follow, I highly recommend those two for sure. I do have iced tea. This iced tea that I'm drinking now is my Ancestral Embrace tea with honey. So my Ancestral Embrace tea, it's like a floral cinnamon. That's the best way I can describe it. But it's very, very good for seasonal transition. But then with a little bit of honey, it's so good. I can't explain. This is like one of my favorite ones cold. So that's what we're drinking. That's what's in the cup. All right, now let's move on to the pattern. So the first thing we're going to start with this interior is we're going to do this cargo pocket. And I was waning down on what I had left as far as supplies. And so I had just enough for the cargo pocket. So this end part that isn't very pretty of my water resistant canvas, This is going to be the end that I hem, that I top stitch. So I'm just going to fold it so that this part isn't seen, and top stitch it across the top. And then we're going to move on to building the cargo pocket, which this was the only, when I'm this way, I keep hitting my Surrey button, and it then pauses me. So I'm going to tilt you guys down. We haven't had to change a bobbin yet, so we'll probably be playing some bobbin chicken here. But I like this. I feel like after I've learned this cargo pocket, I'm really, really happy about it. So I'm excited for us to do it together. So let's turn it down here. Everybody have their stuff ready if you're sewing along with me. So I'm just gonna fold this down so that it's not seen. It doesn't matter that that part isn't going to be seen because it's going to be up against, but I'm just going to clip so that all of this part is hidden. I'm probably going to do a double top stitch here just because I want it to lay really nice and flat. Okay, so that's probably like a 1/2 inch, yeah. So I'm going to do a 1/2 inch top stitch, and then I'm going to do an 1/8 inch across the top here. Ooh, flying clips. I just want to make sure that this looks nice in the back. I probably could leave that like that, but I think it'll look nice double top stitched. Okay. All right, now we want to find our center. So I'm just going to fold it here, and since this is since I'm using water resistant canvas, the other one I was using my fabric, my dyed fabric cotton, so I couldn't really make a crease in it, but this here I can make a crease. I'm also gonna just clip center on the bottom. Okay, and then what we're gonna do here is we're going to, and my ruler is over here because we were using it with the ornaments. Basically, you're gonna put, I think you guys can see here. Let me tilt you down more. You're gonna put your ruler right along that center line, okay? And then you're gonna fold it. Make sure everything is straight. Crease it again. Pull your ruler out. And now we're gonna go down this with an 1/8 inch, back stitch the beginning and the end. Okay, now we're going to open that up, and we're going to take the ruler again. We're going to put that along the opposite side of that center mark. Fold it over. Okay, make sure everything is straight when you're lining it up here. Crease it again. Pull the ruler out. And now we're going to do 1/8 of an inch down that. Okay, now we're going to grab our lining, our one lining. Okay, and we're going to clip our centers. I'm so excited to see this fabric as the lining. Again, this basket weave is going to add a lot of structure along with that foam. So, like I said, I am a little nervous about pulling this right side out, but we'll figure it out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to line this up with the center marks. And I feel like I want to, maybe I'll just take a little piece of double-sided tape just to keep the position. Just a tiny piece. And stick that up top here so you guys can see. I'm just going to stick it up top there just to keep that center where I want it to be so that like my cargo pocket doesn't shift. Hi, bud. Okay, and now I'm going to go down the one side. What's up, buddy? No back stitch, just twice. And I'm just going to go down the one side of that center line. Don't be pushing my hand, mister. And then I'm just going to turn it and go up the other side. Oh my goodness. Oh, my bobbin is soon. I hear it. Just make it till I'm done here. Oh, dang it. We lost the bobbin race. Oh. Well, we'll pull it through. Hey, Dennis. 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 Take Paulo out, please. I think he needs to go outside. Sorry that I had to yell at my kid. All right. Well, it's okay. You're not gonna actually see that. So I think it'll be all right, but it still stinks. I heard it going. All right. So we're gonna try to just line it up so that we don't see it. There we go. Another nice thing that the thread actually matches here as well. So okay, so this is what it will look like once you've gotten to this point. Okay, I know it was so close, Yesenia. It was so close. So now what we're going to do is we're actually going to fold our pocket pieces into that center, like so. You guys see how I'm doing this? Folding it in there, and then you're going to take a clip. You're going to clip that over the center there. It's hard to, you can't really, there's not really anything I can do. Maybe, I don't think I can, maybe I can. Nope. That top one is just going to kind of be open, but we can now clip all along the bottom here and just keep it straight. And this top part should line up straight there. The only thing you're going to cut off is a little bit around the corners. But this makes like a really nice little cargo pocket, and I'm so glad this is in the pattern because I'm definitely going to use this on more bags because cargo pockets are nice. They're a nice option to have in a bag. And that's another thing, especially the size of this bag. It really made the size of this bag really nice. Could see using like this style bag for a cruise or traveling. So now I'm just going to have this match my pattern, my lining. Just clipping off the edge. And now we're just going to do a stay stitch or a basting stitch all the way around with 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. You could do 1/4 of an inch because again your seam allowance here is going to be 1/2 an inch or more when we do the lining, so you know you don't got to worry about seeing any stitches with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. And then when you get here, you just want to kind of hold these in place. I went back over them on my other one, so I just want to do a little back stitch there just to hold it while I'm piecing everything together. Okay, so now the other thing I'm going to add here is I'm going to add my interior heartwood and hide tag, which is the Stay Wild. I didn't go and check out their website yet. Did anybody go check out Heartwood and Hide's website? Do they have the Stay Wilds up? on there, though that's what I want. Let me see. Do I want to do a full inch? Because that's going to have a 1/2 of an inch. I think I'm going to do a 1/2 of an inch. Yeah, I'm going to do a 1/2 of an inch. And I need my fabric marker. So I'm going to put this tag 1/2 of an inch from the top of my cargo pocket. Just going to make a few little tiny marks. And then I need some double-sided tape. Yeah, I want to get the ones, like I like the multi-colored pack, but I also am hoping they have the packs where I can just get the green ones. Because I used all of the green ones really fast. They have, yay, awesome. Cool. Then I'll need to get on there and order them. I know there's a few others. I actually have a package. I actually should open. I have a package from Jade I haven't opened yet. So maybe I better look because she knows I like those. I better look. All right, so now we're going to top stitch this. And these are always like my 4 is just a little too long. Oh, this is so pretty. Whoever gets this bag, I'm pretty envious. Oh, and that was perfect. We're going to pull that through. What other good deals did you Jeannie, you might win. Did anybody find any other cool sales today? What other things have you guys taken advantage of today? I'm just gonna burn down these edges that are here. Okay, so there's the cargo pocket side. So that's all we're doing to that side. We can set that aside now, and we're gonna move on to our zipper pocket. Grab everything for that. So for the zipper pocket, and I think there's one more thing of hand-dyed gumdrop fabric. So we're using gumdrop with the feathers. Look how good gumdrop goes with the feathers. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. So I think there is one more gumdrop left. And then we have our overlay. And I always like to add just a small slip pocket when I have a zipper pocket. So there will be another pocket at the bottom. So we're going to clip our centers, except for on our zipper overlay, and get that all ready to go here. So let's see. You bought your Socations Sin City Pass. Fun, fun. Purchase some Glide 40 for Juki Junkies, as they have... Oh, from... What is Glide 40? What is that? Nerdy Artist. Is Nerdy Artist the person I think it is? Does she have the, like the mushroom fabric, and there was like this really cool fox fabric? I think I bought mushroom fabric from her at So Magical. That was really, really cool. Glide is amazing thread. Oh. Yes, and the crafty, yes. So I didn't buy the fabric from her. I bought some hardware from her. So she has like nerdy book fabric and nerdy book hardware. Yes, I bought the other, I can't think of the name of I think she has nerd in her name too. They were right next to each other at So Magical. But now I know who it is. Like, she has spicy book stuff, and she also has like a bunch of like mushroom stuff, and but I did buy some hardware from her at So Magical. Okay, so first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna get the placement of our zipper on here. So we need to measure down 2.5 inches. So anybody have the Crafty Planner? I do not have it, but I think the concept is really cool. I use for my planner for everything, crafty and non-crafty. I feel like it's just better for me to have it all in one place. Passion Planner, which I didn't check if Passion Planner has any sales today. They probably do. Sometimes they do like a 75% off. So if you guys are looking for a Passion Planner, I would go and check it out. We're going to put our double-sided tape on our overlay towards the tops. And then I'm just going to pull the top one off first to line this up. Oop. And I forgot to put my center mark. Let's see if I can see it. Yeah. All right. Now, oh, I almost forgot. I need my little woven label. You use 40 Glide on your bags. Oh, I see. I understand now. That makes sense. I mean, obviously, You want to make sure that you're using something that's really gonna last, right? Perfect sense, perfect sense, perfect sense. Okay. Now we can top stitch this puppy just around the outer edges, okay? And I always start in the center because that way it can hopefully end up looking professional. I know my hole here is not, I don't know. Anybody have, like, I feel like I almost want like a stamper to make it straight. It's not bad, but I feel like I'm really not as good as some people's looks. I tell you what. Oh, your hubs is feeling neglected. I understand. I understand. You guys have a good rest of your evening. You have a good rest of your evening too, Janie. I appreciate you being here live with me. Really do. I hope you had fun. Clips are flying. That's how you know it's a good time. Oh, we need to take that down just a little bit. We don't want to be that close to the edge, but there we go. Probably need to do one more little. There we go. All right, so we're going to pull this through. I'm going to tie these off, and then we're going to cut open our hole. Oh, I'm glad. Oh, that makes me so happy. So you tape it down before... Oh. Yes, Anya. That makes sense. That makes sense. Hey there, Cindy. How are you doing today? That makes sense. Don't know why I never thought of that before. But I didn't. So, all right. So now we're just going to cut into this. And we're going to cut out this hole back here without cutting our frame. Up to where we have that double-sided tape. I'm always so nervous about this because I don't want to cut myself, but at the same time, I don't want to cut my frame. Okay, so we have our frame all cut out. Looking good. Okay, now we're gonna get our pocket piece and our pocket zipper tape, which I have to figure out which one that is. It's the shortest of the crew. That's the outside. I think that, yes. So there's that. We're gonna turn down our edges here. We're gonna find our centers. Cindy, what good deals are you finding? Did you shop today? I know Cindy said she's sewing today too. Hi, Sarah. Hey, glad you're here. Okay, so now we're going, which one do I want to be the back? Anybody else do this with their pockets? I think I want this one to be the back. So we're gonna clip this baby down here. And shorten our thread length. Yeah, so as long as you like and comment on this live and you RSVP'd to the event, you're going to be entered for the test tailor tote that I made. That was with my hand-dyed fabric for December, as well as the Lauren lace vinyl and the Tula pink fabric. And then anybody who places a print pre-order before Sunday will be entered for this bag that I'm making now. For those of you who just are joining in or watching the replay, maybe hopping in. Okay, now we're gonna attach to this side. And then this was something, once we do this side, this was something that I had never done before when doing a pocket until doing this bag. So I'll show you then. Spending freeze. I hear ya. I hear ya. I'm on a bit of a spending freeze myself because I spent yesterday on lighting and air conditioning for our building. So that definitely made it a little bit more like no going crazy today. But I did shop at a few places, and actually, I'm kind of hoping, but again, I love being here with you guys. And if it doesn't happen, it's not meant to be. I'm not gonna rush. But I was like, if I could get this bag, this live done by 7 o'clock, there is a deal on one of the pages I follow for 7, and she's doing 99% off her designs, and there are some designs for spring that if I could get them at 99% off, what? But I'm trying not to put the cart before the horse with the print pre-order, because so far it has, like, you guys, actually, I am really kind of blown away at the print pre-order the last 2 days. It's been pretty awesome. Like, we're getting up there. We're getting close. There is a possibility as we move into next week that maybe I actually hit my max, because when I hit my max, that's when I'm going to cut it off. So there is a possibility, but I don't want to put the cart before the horse, because that always makes me, you know, it's owning a business is a little nerve-wracking. So All right, so now that we have that, so this was the thing that I was saying. I had never done this before on one of these pockets where it says to top stitch down this, but that really added and helped a lot doing this. So I highly recommend doing it because it definitely made it easier. All right, so now we're going to add double-sided tape again. What did we do in sewing without double-sided tape? Who is a part of Sewing Blurbs? If you are a part of Sewing Blurbs subscription, let me know in the comments if you are, because you're going to get a Thunderbird Farm little surprise in December's Sewing Blurbs. So I'd love to know if you get Sewing Blurbs. I'm excited for you. All right, we're just going to try to line this puppy up as nice as we possibly can. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to make sure that this back one is up, okay? And then we're going to top stitch just the bottom underneath the zipper. That makes sense here. I'm going to look and make sure I'm putting my hole where I want it. There we go. Making sure everything's flat. And I gotta change my stitch length to a top stitch. Pull that through and tie it off. Yeah, Sarah, so you're gonna get something fun, and it's gonna announce something really cool. It'll be the first ones to know what the new fun thing is for us here in January. So I'm very excited. I'm horrible at keeping secrets, y'all. Don't like secret gifts. I'm the worst. I just, like, already my son was like, Mom, please stop talking about our Christmas presents. I just can't wait. Like, it's a problem. I know. All right. Now we're gonna find our holes here. Okay. Pull that through and tie it off. Seriously, it just turns out so nice, this bag. It does use a lot of fabric because of the size of it. You know, like these were like full rolls of vinyl that I used for the exterior, and I only have like a little tiny bit left from Lauren. So it does use like almost a full roll of vinyl. So definitely keep that in mind if you're making this. All right, so then we're gonna trim off this excess. And we're gonna fold up about 1/2 inch and fold up. Okay. And now we're gonna just bring this to the side. Gonna do a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Back stitch at the beginning and the end. Usually back stitch a little bit over my zipper area just to reinforce that. I'll clip off this extra zipper tape. Okay. Oh, that looks so cool. That pocket just really pops now with the hand-dyed fabric. Very cool. So I'm just going to set this here. And like I said, this isn't part of the pattern, but I like to have a little slip pocket underneath my zipper pocket. So we're going to just sew this with a 1/4 inch. This is just this. I'm using the base piece of the pattern. I'm just going to do a little 1/4 inch seam allowance. So far, I found like on the pre-order, the Basketweave has been the favorite base. Close behind is the Luxe Nylon, the Luxe sateen, the Luxe cotton sateen. I knew the thermal wouldn't be the favorite because we don't have a whole lot of people who do clothes in the group, but we have had some. which makes me happy because I think it's a really cool base. And I'm going to be making some more, that's for sure. And so far, the embroidery seamless files, those designs are a big hit. My feathers, which I love you guys. Some of my designs have been a hit. And then also some of like the more, I would say, the more geek niche designs have been a hit as well, which I feel like that's definitely my brand. Do you guys like to have a slip pocket? Just like one little tiny, I feel like this is where if my phone goes anywhere and not in the bottom or in those outside pockets, this is where it'll end up. My phone, or like I have a badge for being on the school board. I can place that in there, you know. We're just gonna clip that bottom closed. And then I'm just gonna top stitch across the top here. Should really kind of push that one corner a little bit more. That corner's good. Okay. Exactly. And yeah, like just a small little pocket that has like it grabs the essentials. Because sometimes like the bigger pockets, in the same way with like a zipper pocket, it kind of just gets lost in there. So that's why I wanted to add just a little slippy pocket. Okay. There we go. Now, I'm going to make sure that that zipper pocket's out of the way. And I want to measure up 2.5, I think. Let's see where that lands. Yeah, that's perfect. 2.5 inches up. That's the other thing I like about this basket weave is, like, you know how I told you it's kind of like water resistant canvas, but without the water resistance. You can really finger press it just like you would water resistant canvas. Okay. And then I'm just going to top stitch that down. Back stitching at the beginning and the end. awesome. Oh, sorry, I bumped you guys. I'm gonna just burn that baby down. All right, so there's our zipper pocket with our little slip pocket for our other side of our lining. Now, we're gonna get to our divider pocket. And this is the part that I have not done yet, you guys. So bear with me. Look at this gumdrop. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty that is. That's the divider pocket, and the lining is going to be water resistant canvas. So let me find, oh, it wants us to, well, maybe we don't do this yet. Skip to page 13. There's 13. Well, let's do the divider. We can do the divider pocket, and then we'll go and we'll do our recessed zipper panel. Okay. So we're going to, okay, so the zipper is going to go over. Okay. We have our one with our 2 zippers. And let's clip our centers. I know, girl. I'm jelly for the winter as well. I'm like, and honestly, as much as I'm jelly, I'm excited because, like, this is a bag that pretty much, I mean, it has my fabric, 2 different, it's like the first, I think it is. Yeah, this is the first bag I'm making with both my hand-dyed fabric and my printed fabric, my printed designs. So that's a big deal. At least it's a big deal to me. And I feel like the colors are good for winter, fall, but it's also like the colors are still pretty nice for spring and summer. So it's a bag that could be used all year long. Okay, yeah, that's the back. Okay, so okay. All right. So we're basically, which side do I think I want this side to be the side that shows. Oh, no, wait a second. Well, that's not right, y'all. Which pieces? Like I said, I didn't do this one before. So let me me go and read. Interior Style 2. Oh, 15 inches. Well, looks like we need to cut another different size zipper. All right, let me go and cut that. I have lots of this rose gold black zipper tape. I think I might have, I don't know how many yards of it I had. Probably 10, I think. Okay. This is our one for at the end. Come on. Now you guys got to see me do this again. Oh. Come on. There we go. Nope. There we are. There's one. Now we do the other. That one went easier, but it went on crooked. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, find our center. Now, this way, face down. I love how the gumdrop, like it pulled out purples and it pulled out like some yellows, and the ice dyeing of this, especially on the sateen, I mean, it looks like floral to me. Okay, so I think I can handle sandwiching this and make this go a little quicker, this part. So we're gonna sandwich these together. And we're gonna do 1/8 of an inch, right? Yeah. burn down these edges. They're gonna fray and drive me nuts. All right, now we can pull our lining out of the way and finger press it, and then pull our top straight and clip it so it holds it. And then finger press this flat and top stitch. And it looks like the pattern tells you, hi Linda. Oh, you skipped the zipper panel on yours, Sarah. Oh, I'm sorry that you keep missing a lot, Linda. But yeah, well, once it's here, girlfriend. So I'm just gonna stay stitch this down, because I'm sure stay stitching this probably does make it a lot easier to add this divider panel. So Sarah, what did you interface your divider panel with? Because I just did a regular sew fuse, but I saw some people like quilted theirs, which I think is really, really cool. Thank you, Rinda. I think it is going to be stunning as well. I'm really, really excited. Whoever gets this bag better post pictures of themselves with it. That's all I'm saying. All right, now we're gonna do our other side. You did foam and you quilted it. Yeah, I feel like that's a really neat way, like especially like this is big enough to put my iPad inside. So you could totally make it that, like again, I feel like this bag is more like a messenger bag size bag. So you could totally make this into a more like secure area, right? Okay, and we're gonna sandwich this together with our 1/8 of an inch. Your laptop fit in here? Yeah. Like I said, it's a nice size bag. And yours, Sarah, you posted that already, right? I saw yours. It was like the blues, right? We both did blue on our first one, I think. Yeah, this is going to be gorgeous. Oh, there go all my clips. Okay. So there's that. Right? And this goes into the lining now. Right? It did fold the zipper on itself with lining. Sew around the raw edge of the divider using 1/8 of an inch. Fold in half and slip. Okay. All right. So now we're going to fold it in half. We just want to make sure that we're folded at the right place with the zippers. And then connected down below here, right? And now this is where, how do you make sure? Oh, fold the zipper on itself within linings, right side together. Am I doing this right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. I'm correct. I'm correct. now we have that part done. Now, fold in half and snip, set aside for now. Okay, now we go back, right? That was page 13, 11, 12. Okay. Now we need to do our recessed zipper. So we're gonna set this aside. And we'll do our recessed zipper. Okay, so first thing we gotta do is we have to measure out 1 inch on the back of each of these and then put double-sided tape on them and fold them up. But first we're gonna find our centers. We're getting close, you guys. Soon all the main pieces will be together, and then it's literally just piecing together and turning it right side out. Now the last one I didn't use vinyl for the recessed zipper. I used my fabric and quilt cotton. So it was a lot flimsier. This one's going to be a little bit more, this one will definitely be more structured. Okay. We're gonna, right, it's 1 inch. It's 1 inch, right? Yeah, 1 inch. Does anybody get their decorations and everything out today? I know for like my best friend, that's what they do. They get their tree today and they get all of that started. We tend to wait. But they always go get their tree and everything today. We mostly wait now. I would like to put it out earlier, but we mostly wait now because of my daughter being in college and she wants to be able to be here to help decorate. Even though I feel like we're the Griswolds. Even though every year, it doesn't matter what, there's always like arguments about the tree, like who puts the angel on top, whose turn is it to pick the tree. But that's all part of the holiday, right? Okay, so there's those. This pattern has a lot of little like different step pieces to it, I feel, because of the options you have. So I'm glad we kind of did it in a two-step video process. That gave my brain a break. I don't know if we're going to do a third one, because my brain is, I think my brain, this might be the only the only thing my brain can handle yet today. But since I did ask everybody, if you weren't here earlier, I asked everybody about like a future sew along. We could either do a hydro pouch using flannel. That's choice number 1. Choice number 2 is the Everything But the Machine bag by Salty Sews. And choice number 3 is the Hexa pouch by, oh gosh, Sorel. So let me know which one you'd like to see. Oh, did I put that at the wrong? I did put that. I put that one at the wrong spot. Let's pull that up. Can we pull it up? That's the only thing about Sale Rights double-sided tape. It's, once it's on there, you're kind of, there we go. Ugh. Once it's on there, it's pretty on there. There we go. Okay, so those steps are done. Now we're going to get our zipper, and we're going to fold it and pinch it and heat it. I need to clip this, I think. All right, so now we have that done. And then it says, grab your zipper, lay it right sides together, 1/4 inch on top of one of the exteriors. So here's the exterior. And we're going to measure 1/4 inch. Oh, you know what? You're welcome. Thank you for saying that. Because, you know, all of our time is valuable, right? All of our time is valuable. I do feel like this here to me basically is, you know, having a small business takes a lot of work. For those of you who have a small business, you guys know. It does. It just takes a lot of work. And sometimes, a lot of times that work is all behind the scenes. Like, people don't get to really see it. And I'm super grateful that, for the most part, my behind the scenes hard work has paid off for me. In a variety of ways, not just monetarily, just overall for what I want my life to look like. But I also think that part of having an online business means like we don't get a whole lot of connection. Like instead of a storefront, we don't get a whole lot of connection to our customers. And I think that's what I love so much about doing these is, yes, it is taking time out of my day, but like I think it's super important that like we all get to know each other, and that you know that I know you're a human being and not just a number in a group or an order number. Like that matters to me. So I appreciate you recognizing me taking that time, but I also feel like some of it is like this is part of what it means to have a business and to know your customers and to make your business about your customers. But I had fun today too. Like I've had an awesome time sewing with you all because I feel like we've gotten to hang out together. And if I had a storefront, I would want to do something like this today, where people didn't just come in and shop, but if they wanted to sew together, we could sew together. All right, so I just did a 1/8 of an inch stitch on top of my exterior piece. Now I'm going to lay this piece and do a 1/4 inch. And I find, especially with the vinyl, it's easier to do that than to do the sandwich with this. I know it uses more thread, but I just think it'll leave a cleaner overall look. Okay, now we're gonna flip this around. And again, with feather fabric, you can treat it just like you would canvas, just a little bit more heavy duty. And the vinyl is the thing that we have to kind of play with here. Okay, so now we're just going to do, start the top stitch here, and this is where I used my stiletto, because you're gonna have this little where it's folded here. I used my stiletto to just kind of push that in so that it can't be seen. Okay, and then that way, hopefully, it looks, switch to a top stitch, it'll look more professional there. my husband was outside all day working on the building, so we weren't hanging out together anyways. We hung out yesterday a lot, my husband and I, when we were shopping. Yes, this is the Basketweave. So hopefully you can kind of see that. Yes, this is the Basketweave. And like I've not seen anybody have, by the thickness, by how it prints, like the subtleness of the print. I've not seen anyone else who has a base like this. And so that was also one of the reasons why I wanted to get it in the shop. Somehow it's too thick for me to dye. It takes too much dye for me to really get a good saturated dye. So I decided, well, you know what, we're going to bring it in, but we're going to do it printed. And so I feel like this, I said this the other day on my live, this fabric would be amazing as blackout curtains. Now, granted, the price to do that would be extensive, but I did do, and I would say the curtain fabric I got was similar to this, but it was not the same, like, textured, and probably not the same thickness. I'd have to go double check, but close. And the pricing of that was way more than this. And I could only do 4 panels for what my budget was for our bedroom, because I wanted like floor length panels, of course. So I've been saving up to do the other 2 windows that I have our old curtains on, which is kind of nice. Actually, I might not change it back because the 2 windows I have our old curtains on, which were heavy duty, but they're white. So it brings in more light in the side of the room that isn't as bright. I have the other curtains. Someday, you know what, I'll take some pictures tomorrow and post them over in the group so I can share that with you guys. But yeah, this is the Basketweave, which I think it'd be amazing for table runners, for placemats, anything that you're looking to make a little bit more heavy duty. I think the Basketweave is going to be really amazing for that. And like I said, anybody who places an order this weekend, you get a free gift in your order. You'll be the first to get a product that'll be available in the new year. And also, you'll be entered for the bag. All right, so now the other side. Where did I put? Oh my goodness. Anybody do that too? Where's my ruler? Right in front of your face. Let's see. Hydro pouch. Yes, I do already have a video for it. I really love the hydro pouch. It's like really one of my favorite patterns. Oh, that was the wrong side I marked. Let's try this again. I'm going to mark this side with a 1/4 inch. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna do 1/8 of an inch to hold the zipper down first. And just remember, like, all of my print fabrics are 100% organic cotton and eco-friendly printed as well, so you can feel really good about them, about using them on things for your family. Not that I don't purchase other stuff, but, you know, it's nice to have that option also. I know Cindy is always telling me, you need to promote that. I guess it's just something that, because I care about it, I don't necessarily think about it a lot as something that I guess others do. Okay. And we're now going to do 1/4 inch. All right. Oh, this is just, I mean, I tell you, this Terra Rosa vinyl from Lauren is, I just love, I love the feel of it. I love the look of it. It sews nice. I mean, talk about. All right, where do I want to start? I'm guessing down this direction. All right, let's top stitch this. Make sure that those little ends are folded in there. Before you get to this end, you also want to make sure that those ends are pushed in nice too. Okay. There we go. Oh my goodness. So pretty. right, so we have that done. If you are making interior style 2, we've done that. Now, all right. Yes, yes, yes. Interior style 2. Here we are. Now we're gonna work on our gussets, interior gusset pieces. These won't take too long to do. Anybody else struggle with the mirroring situation when you're cutting? I always like, it's not a skill I have mastered. And when you don't have a whole lot of fabric, it's a skill that you should really take time to master. Because when I was cutting these out, I didn't think about the center divider having a different type of gusset. I really didn't think about it until it was time to think about it. All right, so there's that piece. And there's that piece. And there's that piece and that piece. Okay, so we're gonna pop these babies together. And where we're using a 1/2 of an inch seam allowance. There's one. I still need to do the top stitch though. What good streaming shows is everybody watching? I know there are some good new shows out. I've been watching some different ones. Rinda, yes. You know, again, I feel like I'm a fairly smart person. I did not realize that until after I was done. I was like, oh yeah, mirrored. I promise you, I'm not. Oh. Again, it's not rocket science I have a problem with. I'm fairly intelligent. There's just moments where I'm like, whoa, Jenna. And that was one of them today when I was like, well, yeah, the other day when I cut these out, which was like 2 days ago. I was like, mirrored. I must have sat there and thought about it again for way longer than I should have had to. And it's not like I haven't done mirrored pieces before in a pattern either. I have. So that also, probably just because brain is thinking about 500 things at one time, right? Okay, so now these pieces, if I understand correctly, now we're gonna get our, I need to find the straight edges of it. Place a straight side, right sides together with the zipper. Yes, okay. So, I need the, sometimes our brains makes things more difficult than it needs to be. Yes, I think my brain does it more often than most brains. Okay, so the straight part of this. So we're gonna clip this one here like so. Did you guys, I guess it's probably not good to sandwich these. You should do it one at a time, huh? Did anybody sandwich these? Take one side, yep. Yeah, okay. Take one side of the gusset panel and place the straight side, right sides with the zipper of the divider center pocket. Match the center marks and place the top of the divider center pocket on the 1.5 mark. Be sure, oh, that's this here. Yeah, okay. Be sure to snip around the gusset curve So with a quarter, yeah, okay. And then you're basically doing repeat, step 85, yep, okay. Okay, all right. We're getting there. We're doing this. It's working. I am getting really excited to see this bag finished because it's gonna look amazing. We're just finished Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and now I need to watch El Camino, but I took a break to watch 1883 and 1923. Yes, I have not watched Breaking Bad, and I know everybody thinks that that's a sin. But I have not. My husband and my son have watched a little bit of it. But I have not. 1883 and 1923, I think, are better than Yellowstone, just personally. I felt like they were more my type of drama. I just finished watching The Light We Cannot See on Netflix, which is with Mark Ruffalo, and it was very, very good, and I quite enjoyed it. It's kind of like historical fiction, and it was very good. Oh, bobbin chicken again. I lost. All right, we're on to our third bobbin. Oh, I watched Upload. Upload is good. That Upload makes me laugh. I enjoyed that one. Yes, Ania. That's a good. I enjoyed Upload. I did not watch the Bosch Legacy. Is that on Amazon? I did not watch that one yet. YouTube Sewis, yes. Past seasons of Project Runway, I like that. I like cooking shows too. Sometimes I do like A Girl Meets Farm or Pioneer Woman. As long as I have good food in the fridge, I'll watch that. If I don't have good food in the fridge, then I don't watch cooking shows because then I just get angry that I don't have any food that I like. Oh, I just watched. Anybody watch the new season of The Crown? I did just stream that. And let's just say they definitely consulted the family, I think. the firm was consulted on how they were going to handle Diana's death. But I think it was really well done. The actors that they got to portray her in particular, very, very good. I do have somewhat of a royal family fascination, I would say. Fascination, not obsession, okay? Fascination. Let me see how this looks. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. Okay, let's get this other side on here. So yeah, I just got done watching The Crown. And I've been watching on HBO Max. It's by the same people that wrote, it's called The Gilded Age. Oh, Downington Abbey. That's who. The same person who wrote Downington Abbey wrote The Gilded Age, which is like early New York city time frame. It's very good. I like period dramas a lot. Don't know why. But it is something I tend to gravitate to. If it has like history. Oh, First Wives Club is good. Yes. Oh, the cost. Yes. And maybe that's why I like maybe the costumes. Maybe that's what it is. And maybe it's probably also this. I like anything that's like show-wise. Like stuff that I can really get sucked into. Anything that's like a form of like escapism. I'm not a really big fan of TV that's like real life. Like reality TV, I'm really not a super big fan of, because I was always like, why does anybody want to watch real life? We all have to live it. So like stuff that's like set in like now, I'm not really, it usually isn't something I'm kind of into. So unless it's like fantasy time period, yeah, that's probably what it is that I feel like TV should be escapisms. Probably why I like Upload, because it's like set in the future. It's like future-esque. All right, let's get this other side of this on here. And are we not supposed to? Okay, here's where I'm confused. Am I not supposed? Oh no, I am. I didn't turn the page. Yes. Okay. Survivor? You keep up with... Wow. How many seasons does Survivor have? I don't even know. So now we're going to do a 1/2 inch. Okay. I'm going to use my little guide. 45? Oh my God. That's crazy. Oh my God, that makes you feel old. Wow, 45 seasons. Hey, you know what? Well, that says something. I mean, obviously, a lot of people still really like that show, or there'd be no way that it had 45 seasons. It's like Jeopardy. It's like our generation's Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune. And I know Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune are still around, but it's kind of what it makes me think of. All right, did you guys clip? Let's say I trim down the seam allowance at the curves. Okay. Oop. So trim down these curves. I'm guessing just so that they're not in the way, right? That they don't make it like pop up, I guess, right? Okay. Oh my goodness, this looks so good, guys. Now we're gonna grab our interior piece, these pieces need to then go here, right? It's all coming together, guys. This, we're going to top stitch that then. We're so close, we can taste it. So are there any Small Business Saturday sales tomorrow, y'all, that you're really focused on snagging something? I kind of like when businesses that's the only sale like that they do is a Small Business Saturday. Kind of says a lot about a company, but that's the only one they do. To me, it says they're pretty stable. What does that say about my business when I'm doing the... I'm not really doing a sale, though, all weekend. But I do think that Small Business Saturday sales kind of tell you that a business, if they don't have to do it all weekend, that they're pretty solid in how they're handling their books. And pretty, like they have a good foundation already made. You know, like they have a good foundation made. I don't have a foundation yet, so that's why I'm offering something for the weekend with as far as like the $75 pre-order. Okay. Oh my goodness. This is so pretty. All right, I'm gonna quickly like kind of go around this, and just because the canvas is pretty structured, like make sure it lays like it's laying nice before we go and put it in. Jump in and change the subject. Rough date. The pre-order is expected to arrive. Want to get one of the prints. Okay, so I'll share with you guys a little secret about my print pre-order. As soon as I send my pre-order in, which will be the first week in December, it'll go in. My goal is to have everything ready to go to my printer the start of that first week in September. Once they have it, I would think that within 2 weeks or less, I'll have the fabric. Then it really, if I reach my 500 max, I'll say that I most likely will have those orders out right before Christmas. So you'll get them either like right after Christmas or at the very latest right after New Year's. So the pre-order turnaround time for me, it should be very, very quick because I'm using an American side printer. Yeah, girl. It is fast turnaround time. And that was really one of the only reasons. That's the only way that I would really do this, because pre-orders for me, I have a hard time waiting for fabric, and especially if I'm spending a lot. I did put 7 weeks from December 1st, just in case there would be any issues, which would take us to like the 2nd or 3rd week of January if I really needed to. But I highly doubt that that's going to be the case. So, yeah, it's quite exciting. All right, so I always like to make my zipper panel the back panel. So let's do that. Now we're going to piece this puppy together. Okay. And we're going right. some clips off of my little pocket there. Yeah, so the print pre-order should, guys, this is going to be, it should be unlike any pre-order that you've experienced. So, and hopefully, and not for bad reasons. Oh, because there are horror stories around pre-orders, and it is one of the reasons that I was very nervous about doing it. But my printer is awesome, and it like none of my fabrics need to be shipped to me either. So I go and he tells me they're done, and then I go and pick them up. So and it's not a little wonky hole in the wall situation either. It's like a full scale. I got very, very lucky, diamond in the rough type of things. Again, accidental wows, y'all. Okay, so here's where I'm thinking, yeah, I need to do something else first. Not this yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Don't jump the gun, Jenna. I need to put these on the top of this. We're not using that ripper today, ladies. We're not. Who's having a baby, Brenda? I think the thermal, oh my goodness, how cute would little onesies be? In thermal. Oh my god. Or a blankie with some like satin trim. I'm not even close to being at that point where there's babies. And I hope that it doesn't happen for quite some time. What print are you looking at, Brenda? I'd love to know. I'm already noticing some trends of favorites, which is fun. Whoa. Gosh, this is so pretty. It's so pretty. I feel like the girl from Minions. It's so fluffy. It's not fluffy. It's just pretty. I'm gonna need to go take pictures of this bag tomorrow outside. Hopefully it's nice out. Because by the time I get to be able to take pictures tonight, it's gonna be super dark out. I won't have the light. right, now top stitch. Oh my goodness, we're getting so close. So you know tomorrow if Lauren has a sale on the Terra Rosa, it goes amazing with the ruby feathers and Basketweave. Oh my gosh, it's just so perfect. Oh, the little fox print. Oh, I love the little fox print. And I like that's the transponder tote is one that's on my list like this was. I need to, and actually I am going to be making that. I have something special from Katie that I'm going to be making. That is going to be a video. I don't know if we're going to do a live, but that is going to be a video. Because Jen did give me permission to do that one. So that is going to be a video coming up. First grandbaby. Oh my gosh. That's so exciting. Well, I hope everything goes perfectly, and healthy baby, healthy mama, healthy everybody. Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Congratulations, Renda. Someone to spoil and make things for, huh? I know for me, that's going to be like my poor kids. That's all I'll be, by that point, I hope that's all I have time to do is make things for my grandbabies. Linda has a first grandbaby on the way. Oh my gosh. Grandbabies galore. Again, I don't need a grandbaby, but I'm very, very happy for you guys. As I keep telling my daughter and her boyfriend who are in college, I'm like, no grandbabies. And both of them are very, like, and I know those are the two I don't need to be really, I feel like I don't, because they're very, we're finishing school, we're doing these things. They're more focused than I was at that age. Because I was their age when I was pregnant with my daughter, so I'm always nervous about that. My mother-in-law was very angry. Not because we were having a baby, but because she was going to be a grandmother and she felt like she was too young. Oh, good for you. Retirement, grandbabies, that's awesome. Okay, so now we're going to go from our 1/2 inch seam allowance to the 5/8 seam allowance. So I think there's pros and cons to being a young parent, because I was a pretty young mama. Not super young, but I was young enough. And the pros to that are, like, now I have friends. Isn't it weird, like, when you're in your 40s, like, you have friends who their babies are graduating or they're having babies, which I just can't. I'm like, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I just also wasn't a very happy pregnant person. Oh, I'm sorry, I just typed 6. That was the bag. Type 6, not me. Okay. Oh my good golly, Miss Molly. This is amazing. Woodland Wolf Cub. My son-in-law loves to be outdoors and go camping. Hopefully our little Evelyn. Oh, that was one of my names I had picked out. Aww. Evelyn was one of the names that if we would have had another child, a third child, I had some miscarriages. So if we would have had a third child, Apollo is our third child now. But Evelyn Leenda, because we use a lot of family names. Because my husband's grandmother, her name was Evelyn. And then my one grandmother's middle name is Leenda. If I get pregnant, I'll be near 40. Oh. Hey, listen, I'm not saying that it can't be done and it's not good. I'm just saying that it's not something I like now that I have a soon to be 21-year-old, and I don't like, I have friends who are like starting again. And I just, hey, more power to you. If that's what you want, more power to you. Everybody's allowed to choose. I just can't imagine. There's pros and cons, right? Like, there's pros of having kids when you're younger, because supposedly you have more energy. But there's also cons there because I was still a baby myself. I didn't know. Thank God I had people around me to help me. You know, I feel like when you're older, you're more settled in like who you are, and like I would have made a lot better decisions with some of the things, right? More cons. But you know, an older mom, like, I think you are able to make more, like, I just noticed it with, like, even just the difference of 3 years between my son and my daughter. The difference in how I parented him in the very beginning versus how I parented her. I was just you're not as anxious. I mean, maybe that's just like your second time around too, but man, like I said, I have friends who they're like, they have older kids and then they're starting over with younger kids, and I'm just like, whew, that's a lot. That's a lot. I can't have any more anyways, even if I wanted to, which I don't. But the hysterectomy was the best thing I ever did. Because I actually feel like myself. All right. We're almost done with this lining. We're soon going to get to put this baby together. Oh my goodness. Sorry if I type anything obscene, you guys. Because the bag is hitting. Like I said, this is a big bag. I love that. It's a big bag. The transponder tote. What sizes have you guys done? Have you done it before? Because I know that comes in a bunch of different sizes, and there is a really big size one. I actually want to do probably the biggest size one, and I'm going to order in the Basketweave the Mickey prints that I have, the Mickey Cruise prints that I have on the pre-order. I'm actually going to order those in the Basketweave, and that's going to be the lining. And then Katie from my little shindig has these really cool panel things that, if any of you were at So Magical in Florida, she had something that are meant for Tuesday totes, and I want to I think I can use it for the transponder tote. Okay, here we are. We have the lining now. Did you guys clip these down? I'm assuming this stuff, like, you clip down some of this. So we don't need this bulk, right? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. And I'm looking at the wrong side of it, but I'm just so proud of us today. Gotta go feed the dog. Okay, okay, okay. Go feed the dog. We still have to put it inside itself. We still have some things to do, but here we'll pop up and we'll while Linda goes and feeds her dog. Okay, so here's our inside. We have our inside. We have our zipper pocket with our slip pocket. We have our divider. It's so big. Our divider, and then we also have our cargo pockets. So this is the inside. Now we're going to, firing up the embroidery machine. We'll be trying to use all your baby all the baby fabric. Yep. I don't have an embroidery machine anymore, but I think if I had grandbabies, that would definitely be crap, you guys. Do we rip it apart? You know what? I think we're gonna put a magnetic snap. Can we do that instead of, I don't want to rip, I have it all. I like a tote without the top zipper. You like a tote without the top zipper? Do you think we're okay without the top zipper? And I'll just save design choice. It's not that big of a deal, right? I am going to get out my coloring sheet. I think I'm going to get out my coloring sheet and not rip anything. Annalisa. I think I'll just save this for after the, use a magnetic snap. I think a magnetic snap is perfect. It's not a big deal. You guys are right. Let me see. Let me first check if I have rose gold magnetic snaps, because I might not actually. Nope, I do not. So we're not doing the magnetic snaps either. We're just gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it as it is. We're not gonna lose our minds over it. It's still an amazing tote bag, you guys. It's still gorgeous. You love the zipper closure? I love the zipper closure too, but I'm not ripping this apart. Not now. I don't want to rip it apart because that's going to take a lot of time to rip apart if I did that, right? All right, so I'm turning the exterior inside out again, right? That's what we're supposed to do, right? Oh God, now the brain is starting to, the brain is waning. Gosh, guys, I can't type today. I never sold a bag. I have sold 3 without the zipper closure in 2 days. Really? People don't want a zipper? That's weird. But cool. I'm glad you sold bags. Okay. Now, oh my God. Place the lining inside. Okay. Place the lining. Okay. All right. If you do not turn your lining right side, instead on the wrong side of the measure. Yeah, turn lining right side out. So we have to turn the lining right side out. That's what I thought. Yes, honey, you're fine, girl. Oh, it's all right. It's still, I mean, this bag, look how, like, I actually kind of like that it's not going to have a zipper because you have to see the lining of this bag, right, guys? Like, I feel like that part needs to be seen in this. All right, so where's my back? Let me find my back. There's my back. Do you guys so tell me, do you put your name on the back or the front of a bag? I used to do the fronts. I feel I'm starting to put my name, my business name on the back of the bag, because I feel like not everybody wants that to be the front of the bag. I mean, this bag, it kind of doesn't really matter because it's the same on the front and the back, but I feel like not everybody wants it on the front. Mo says the front. See, that's what I was doing. But I just started doing that on the last couple bags I made. Oh God, you guys. Oh no, never mind. Oh Lord, I was like, are the crossbody strap things on here? They are. We did okay. We did okay. We did okay. One little miss. I mean, it wouldn't have been alive without something, right, guys? You don't have labels, Yesenia? We need to get you some labels, girlfriend. Before I used Heartwood and Hide, before I used Chris and Jade, I used the Minimize shop on Etsy, and their pricing was pretty decent. It's not its fancy pants, but it's still nice. Final clipping. I wonder how this is going to pull through. I have a feeling it's going to be a triumph. Okay. We are now in the home stretch. All right, or I'll turn you down. I don't know how much you're gonna see because this big girl is gonna be in the way, but I'm gonna put my magnet guide for my 1/2 inch just to try to keep this as straight as possible going around here. Sorry for the big butt in your face. is just, I'm kind of bummed about that zipper panel because we took the time to sew it, but all the more reason for me to make one of these bags for myself. Right, guys? Hi, buddy. Paul's coming over. Because he's like, Mom, you've been at your sewing machine too long today and not paying attention to me. This is what I figured would happen, like, as it got on in the day, he would definitely, because there's usually a lot more puppy snuggles. Okay. All right. Yeah, there's usually a lot more puppy snuggles. All right, moment of truth, you guys. Let's pull it out. Because we got to get that exterior with the foam through the little hole. Oh my gosh. I hear you, mister. I hear you. He's like right here, like, Mama, what are you doing? It's coming, guys. Okay, now we can start. It is a beast. We got that turned. Okay. It's coming. It's coming through. Watch out. Okay. Now, fit it back down in there. Oh, this is going to be actually, this is actually going to be really nice without a zipper because of the structure of it. Yeah, and with having that divider pocket. Okay, okay, okay. I can see it being. So now we're gonna just, I'm gonna roll this top so I can top stitch that all the way around. I can't believe I forgot that zipper thing though. It's one of those things that makes you, gosh, could have been perfect, but it is perfect. I mean, everything but that went swimmingly. All my seams are lining up beautifully, beautifully. This is going to be so nice. I'm telling you, maybe you guys don't want to tell your friends to come in here and, yeah, yes, I need to make your first one without a zipper, and then I'll feel better. It is really, really nice. I know I keep saying that, you guys, but it is. Okay. So you guys can see it before I top stitch it. Here it is. And then here's the interior. It has the nice little double pocket here, zipper pocket, and then the cargo pocket. So it definitely, as far as a tote is concerned, it's pretty amazing. All right, so let's top stitch her, get her all finished up, and then add our crossbody strap to it. Make sure our straps aren't in the way. Top stitch this baby. Okay, here we go. How am I doing this? I think I'm going to do it this way. Yeah. Okay. Make sure everything's out of the way here. Come on, baby. Don't fail me now. goodness, you guys. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna pull you up here while I tie this off. Oh my God. Okay. Make sure everything is down in there good. Oh, I still need to sew my pocket shut. I'll do that later. That's easy to do. That's not anything crazy. I'll do that when we're all done after you've seen it. Okay, so there's our tote handles. Let's get our crossbody strap. I'm still gonna add the tassel too. I think the tassel will be cute. It can go someplace else. So let's add our crossbody strap. Oh my gosh. Let me get up so you guys can see it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This bag is so cute. And then the pop of the feathers and oh my gosh. And I like that it doesn't have the zipper because if it's like cross-bodied, it's nice. I actually like that we don't have a zipper on it. And then here's the interior. I'll take some good pictures tomorrow, y'all, so you can see. But there's the cargo pocket. There's the inside of the divider pocket, which is way big enough if you have anything that you don't want anybody to be grabbing, right? Instead of having the top zippered shut. And then we have our interior zipper and our slip pocket. Oh my gosh, so cute. But that's her. Lovely. Lovely time with you ladies. Now we have to clean up the mess. That can wait till tomorrow. You guys, this has been so much fun. I cannot thank you all enough for spending the day with me. It is now 7:30, so 7:30. We didn't go all the way to 9. I think my brain is pretty done, but we had a great day together, and so I'm really, really thankful for that. Again, just to repeat, for those of you who might have not been watching from the very beginning, if you want to be entered to win the tester, which I'll get up and I'll show you this one on as well. So this is the tester. This is the one I did before today's live. This one is a navy blue and pinks with Tula pink fabric. Okay, this one has a little bit more of a slouchy feel. It doesn't have the foam interfacing, okay? But it is still vinyl exterior. And then the inside is, it does have the top zipper panel. And then the inside is Tula Pink. It does have a zipper, interior zipper with a slip pocket, and then the cargo pockets. Okay, so that one, as long as you've liked and commented on these lives today, and then also RSVP'd and commented on at least one post in the Facebook event for today's lives, you'll be entered to win this bag, and I will be announcing the winner on Monday on in my Facebook group. Okay, so that's for this bag. For the print pre-order, anybody who places an order this weekend for my print pre-order, you'll be entered for the feathers, okay? For the red feather one that we made today. And I'll also be pulling the person who wins this one on Monday at 5 o'clock, and I'll announce the winner in the group as well. The other thing is we are very close to the big 1K giveaway, so if you want to share any of these videos, I would appreciate it, so that we could get more people in my free Facebook group. Let me see. I know all of you ladies are in the Facebook group, but we're so close to that 1K. I would love for you all to try to help us get there. So I'll post that link real quick over here. I think we're like 22, 23 people away from the 1K. There we go. It has been a ton of fun as well. Enjoy your weekend, everyone. I hope you had a beautiful Thanksgiving if you celebrate it. Also, today is Indigenous Peoples Day. So again, being of Indigenous descent, one of the things that I try to just have a big part of our business is just remembering that, you know, we're stewards of this land that we're on for a period of time, just like the last peoples, and to that plays a lot into, you know, everything that I do within my business. So, you know, just to share gratitude and blessings. And one of the biggest things that I think I take away from learning more about my Indigenous descent is thinking about whatever we do here now will affect 7 generations after us. We don't even have, you know, like my cousin, he's going through his parents' house right now. We don't even know sometimes like 3rd generations. To think that it's 7 generations, things we do today will affect 7 generations from us. So I hope that you can maybe take that with you and how you're making decisions and how you're presenting yourself out in the world, because kindness is always the best way for us to make sure that this is a good place for the next generation. So love you all. Have a great day. Thank you for shopping with me over this holiday shopping weekend. And I can't wait to see all the beautiful things that you make. Remember, crafting is the healing part.